Oh my goodness. Thank you for letting me know, Aisha. Can you guys hear me now? All right. And I've said some beautiful wisdom. Imagine. All right. I want to welcome each and every one of you. Thank you for being here today. Today is one of the days. I'm not doing recap again. I'm doing recap. Today is one of the days we bring you, Pewatnation business opportunity. It's our business opportunity meeting. It means everything you're going to be getting exposed to, over the next couple of minutes is what it is. How do we exist? Where are we from? What do we do? Okay, and what do you stand to benefit? And what is it going to get you to get started? Those are the things, we're going to be showing you today so you have an insight. But I'm super excited because over the years, this is actually my sixth year being in the Okay, can you guys hear me now? Sorry, I had to switch my network. I believe it's going to be better now. So what I'm going to be getting exposed to today is going to depend on what it is you want. For us, it is having the time freedom that would lead to what? Financial freedom, because there would be no financial freedom without time freedom. The ability for you to be able to maintain time and its balance to multiply it is really what's going to create, because time is what amplifies value. So I'm just going to go over a presentation, a short presentation to just help you understand what we are in Pewatnation. So let me know on the chat, put two on the chat if you can see my slide. Okay, a short introduction about me in case you happen to be a guest here. My name is Ken Brumo, all the way from Nigeria, and I've been in the financial market. I started learning from 2018, and I've been educating my way from when I started learning. The moment I started knowing anything about this space and I saw how beautiful it was, I started sharing with friends and family and helping them understand what it is that I knew as I grew. Over the course of 2 years, I actually became an educator in a top company, one of the best companies in the world when it comes to education. And I've really helped a lot of people earn money just by beautiful earning strategy. And we've been able to discover a lot of things in this space that are limiting a lot of people from earning. And one of those things is actually why I'm here today with our amazing product and amazing service, just to help you understand how this could take you next, take you forward. There are different people in this space. There are those who just want to learn the skill. There are those who want to liberate with the skill. I just believe with this call, you're going to know the difference between just learning the skill and liberating with the skill. So that brings us to Pewatnation. This vision actually started, December 4th, in 2022. And a couple of next month is going to actually be our first year. And since we started this, it's been a blessing. We've been able to impact lives. When we started this, there was something we were pursuing. But let me give you, what is really our foundation. The world has really changed when it comes to um, finances, the financial world. And here at Pewat Nation, we are very much on the cutting edge of these changes. With the advancement in technology over the years, we have been able to extend our elite services all globally, allowing them profit huge, just as the banks are doing so. What do we have today? We've been able to create an environment where individuals could learn how to make money work for them. There are four types of people here today. If you do not understand the concept of money, it's all a waste. You're wasting time. In 2007, I got exposed. This taught me what the reason I'm here today, sitting in this chair, helping lots of lives today was my finances or my goal, my desire was I wanted to be rich, but just like a lot of people wanted to be rich, a lot of people want to be wealthy, a lot of people want to be financially free, but not many people understand how they could be financially free. Financial freedom comes from the first thing, okay, the knowledge of money. When you know how money is made, the value that turns into money, you're going to create wealth eventually. But a lot of people don't know, so they go about it different ways. I'll just share this with you so I can understand the concept of why what we're doing has an opportunity to transform you to that person that want to be financially free. Where is financial freedom? Financial freedom is not being in an employee or self-employed. Financial freedom is having the freedom of money and the freedom of time. That is what financial freedom is. As an employee, do you have the freedom of money and time? Give me an answer on the chat. As an employee, do you have the freedom of money and the freedom of time? No. Even if you think you work in a system that you only work 2 hours, can you just say, no, I don't want to work anymore? Okay. I want to take a vacation. You will determine when you want to work. No. Okay. As self-employed, do your business require you to work it till it's big? Absolutely, yes. The only people that have the freedom of time and money are the business owners and the investors, because they are not involved. They don't have to be involved. They have a system that works for them and make money come to them. All right. Investors are those who send money on errands. They're not even involved in a system. So the question is, where are you today? Where do you want to be? Financial freedom and time freedom is in the B and the I quadrant. So what are you doing today that is navigating you to B and I? There are not many things in the world today that could make you financially free, okay, except you already have an inheritance, except you already have huge capital. So even if you're here today, okay, and you have money to invest, what would you invest in that can make that money work for you? Those are the offerings that will bring you today. These are things that we've been able to designed to bring you. Forex today is the largest financial market in the world. It holds one of the opportunities to make anybody come from a place of gutters to a place of wealth. Why? It is largely trading over $6 trillion a day. Just understanding the skill of trading Forex, you are in the place of potential wealth. But what do you need? You need education. Everything starts from learning. Okay. Then the second thing you need is mentorship. I'm talking about direct mentorship. You become the people that you know and you have access to. Then the third thing we have is automation. There are systems today, when you learn the skill can also pay you when you learn it. But it's going to take time for you to learn the skill. Through mentorship, you can actually learn and earn, because why? We have a system where we are practically doing what with this we are teaching you, and you can make money from it. Simple systems like copy and paste. We tell you what to buy and what to sell. You can get that from what? Our direct trading mentorship. Our automation is a simple process of making money work for you while you sleep. That is the form. That's the place where you can become an investor. An investor is someone who has money in a system and the money is working for them. It doesn't matter about how much you have today, but the opportunity we will share with you today will make you feel like it's a miracle, because indeed there are not much opportunities. There are not much time that these types of opportunities really come to our bear. Okay, so here we have an opportunity for you to learn Forex, an opportunity for you to learn binary, an opportunity to learn and invest in the crypto world the right way. I said to the team, the last time I was live here, and I told you guys that in January, okay, if you knew about Bitcoin and the potential it will be, if you had been following the potential, many of you today, I bet you don't have Bitcoin. You're not invested in crypto. Okay, let me not even talk about Bitcoin right now. You're not invested in crypto. This is a question I'd like to ask each one of you. How many of you are careful about investing? Okay, you're careful about investing. Just be honest. How many of you are careful about investing? Talk to me. Just be honest. How many of you really know that without investing, you cannot be rich? If you don't invest, if you don't know how to invest, you cannot be rich. There is no careful way to become rich. Okay? There is no careful way. There has never been anybody who moves from being poor to being extremely rich or rich by means of carefulness. Do you know anyone? My parents were the best example of people who were careful. They carefully went to school, got good grades, got employed, and got sacked out of the system. They retired, and today they are being taken care of by us. They are very careful. Do you want your parents to be your mentors? Unless your parents were careless in investing. No, see, being careful is you protecting your seed. Money is a tool in the hand of an investor, and it's bread in the hand of the eater, which is poor. So one of the things you need is not carefulness, it's called awareness. Do you understand what I'm saying? I found out that a lot of people are careful because they don't know. You're protecting what you have, and that's the reason you are where you are. Successful people find opportunities lavishly and they invest in it. Okay, the question is, how knowledgeable are you? So what I'm bringing to you today is an opportunity for you to know, but the person I am talking to have to understand that without risk, I cannot be rich. Rich are friends. Every wealthy person today, they take risk. Okay, but what are the risks you're taking today? We sharing this opportunity with you just gives you a clue as to what Bitcoin in 2023, January, Bitcoin has always been said to be the next wealth transfer in the world. Look at any billionaire in the world today and tell me one that is not invested in crypto. Just name one. Who is the richest person in the world today? Elon Musk. Elon Musk has a currency. Donald Trump has a currency. Virtual blockchain system is being done in Amazon. Warren Buffett is a big player and they own currency system in the blockchain system. They are fully invested. All of the big shots, all of the people we define to be wealthy today, okay, are invested in crypto. Even the banks, the CBN of the world banks are now invested in crypto. And you, my friend, and you're not invested in crypto, then you're not following the world where it's going. What is wealth? Being able to know where the world is going and going to wait for you. That's how you become wealthy. That's what Warren Buffett said. So if you're getting this information, if you invested $10,000 in Bitcoin in January, why am I calling it 2000? You know why I'm doing that? Because I'm moved into a new year. So I'm calling it 2000 and, you guys pardon me. Well, I'm already in the new year. Okay, so I'm calling it the other year. So pardon me. Okay, in January in this year, Bitcoin has moved over 113%, which means if you had 5,000 in Bitcoin, you would have made $5,000. Some of you have lands. How much of your land have improved $5,000 worth? Have improved 100% worth? How much of your money in the bank has improved 100% worth? How much of your salaries have improved 100% worth? Not many things. Do you want that to continue? So many of you will say you didn't know. Now you know. I'm telling you, all right, that over the next 2 years, the crypto environment is going to be triple times what it is today, which means the Bitcoin you see today is going to be probably over $100,000. Probably. That is probability. Every successful environment that has investment is portrayed from potential and probability. Do you agree with me? There is no guarantee in success. There is never a guarantee. There is no guarantee in money. So everything that you see that makes people rich today is a potential probability. So the question is, what potential probability do you have that you're investing in today? Forex is one that gives you wealth. Another thing is crypto. Today, there are coins. You may not say, I don't have the opportunity to invest because there's no much potential in Bitcoin because of the money it is already attained. It's over 34,000 as we speak. Okay, so you have to have a lot of equity to be able to take advantage of his potential. What if you had $100 in repo, in dot, in meme, in all of this project that has utility connected to them? All of these projects that have, but you don't even know the things I'm talking about because why? You are not educated. That is where our education, you must know, it's a true knowledge. So that is the first place education does. Education gives you the path to tread. You don't know where to go. Everywhere is dark. That's why you're scared. But if you buy into education, you're going to know. That's why we have these three environments to be able to educate you, to be able to mentor you, and to be able to help you automatically invest in Forex, binary, and what? Crypto. Binary is money in minutes. This will have helped hundreds of thousands of people make $1,000, $5,000 within a session. Okay, but you need capital to be able to do this. What are the things we've been able to do in our system? We give you live education, all right, money in minutes, trading strategies and software, access to signal, access to funds, live funded accounts, okay, live mentorship. Our courses and our education is flexible that you can be live with us and you can also get our recording, risk management guides. You know, before I come to this aspect of the call, there is something unique in what we've done. And this is where the problem birthed the solution that we have today. Many people fail in this environment because this environment needed equity they don't have. So many people, they bring equity and they are not well educated and they lose it eventually. 96% of people come into this space, they fail within the first 6 months. Why? Because they don't get educated. That is big. Then a lot of people don't have equity to trade the skill. It's not about knowing the skill. Do you have what to trade the skill? The skill is meant for those who have equity. The trading was designed for the wealthy people. But somehow the world system knew that there are ignorant people who want to trade in this space. So they gave access. So ignorant people bring the poor money they have and they lose it eventually because it was designed to take money from you. But one of the cutting edge solution that is in trading today is that there's an institution that has been created to fund traders. So it means you don't have to bring your poor money. There is money available for you to trade if you only knew how to trade. It's just like grants today. There are systems that will give you grant if you have a business. All you need to do is have a business or an idea that will grant you. There are systems today that will fund you. These are called the proprietary firm. They offer you equity live. Now we have a live equity firm that funds our traders. All they need is the skill of trading. So you can literally tell your child that is going to school, hey, finish school fast. I have an inheritance for you. Okay, because why? If they finish school and they get a job, they have no inheritance. But if they learn this skill, they can learn how to make $100, $200 from other people's money, OPM. Okay, that is what we do today. When you come in here, money is not the problem. Do you want to know how to trade? Because if you have the skill of the trading, there is money available for you to make. Would you like to learn the skill? That is what we ask you today. So there are firms, one of the firms we're partnering with today is called 10 Trade. It's a broker that has a funded, it's actually one of the brokers that has a funded system. You can actually Google about them, www.10trades.com. Okay, they offer a trading environment. It's a broker, which means they are the intermediaries between the sports traders and the market. So they offer you a system to trade, but most importantly, they understood the problem that people needed funds. So they are offering live account as well as evaluation account. So we have the evaluation account. It means you can borrow an account. So let's say you want to get a $10,000 account or a $5,000 account. You can actually pay $39 to get a $5,000 account. I might call a $3,000 account for $39. Okay, but that we go through an evaluation. Evaluation means you have to prove to us first. Okay, so with a $39, you can get a $3,000 account, but you have to prove to us through a timeline that you know how to trade. If that proof works, you're able to make a certain amount of money. Okay, over that period of time, we will not give you $3,000 live account, which you cannot trade. And whatever you make in this $3,000, you take 70% and you give us 30% on every withdrawal you make. Is that a good plan that funds your reality? Does that make sense? Let me know in the chat. So that is beautiful. But me, I don't even like that. Because why? I'm grooming traders already. I'm a vault of trading. So you don't even know, you don't need to prove yourself. You can actually come into my environment and help. Let me be the intermediary to get you money. I've proven myself. Would you work with me so that you can make money immediately? Get a live account. How do you get a live account? With $100, you can get access to a $3,000 account. And all you just need to do, aside the fact that I'm educating you, we have systems put in place to help you earn money. How many of you have made money this week? Just from our copy and paste trade ideas, put dollar signs on the chart. We give you trades. We tell you the risks to use based on those standards. And all you just need to do is copy and paste. Imagine if you used $100 to get a $3,000 and you were able to, over a course of a month, able to grow your account 5%. How much have you made? 3% of $3,000 is how much? $150. You'd have gotten your capital back with just 1 month with $100. Now imagine you have a $10,000 account for $300. Imagine you have a $30,000 account for $900 and you just do 10% in a month or two. 10% of $3,000 is how much? $3,000. With the split, you get $2,100. How much did you fund the account? $900. What does it take you for you to do 10%? Just be obedient to follow instructions. That is what we have. You can make money by leverage while you learn the skill. That is the environment we've created. Okay, and not do we do this for you to depend on us. We do this for you to do this on your own, but it's not going to be 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. It's going to take time before you do it on your own. But while you learn to do it on your own, can you just use us to make money? Does that make sense? That is what we offer you. Okay, so that is about the sorry, that is about our education. I just wanted to give you guys the idea of what you can use this to do, what you can use the education and the environment to achieve for yourself. And I just gave you guys a brief overview of the funded system. Now I want to bring you into, one of the remarkable life-changing experience that we have here right now. Okay. And I will break this down short because I'm not going to give you the full details of what it is. I love people who are hungry to be able to understand because this is not normal. Like we said, we provide experiences that are cutting edge. Before this time, what I am telling you does not exist. It was not available. But by the grace of God and by divine timing, not only do you have access to live funding from these brokers. They make money when you make money. So I made a withdrawal. I showed you guys this money. Okay, how do I make you see this? All right, beautiful. Let me share something with you. Just are you guys getting value? What's time? Okay. I'm less than 10 minutes. So this is the broker we're working with. It's called 10 Trade. So I got an account. Okay, one of our test accounts. This is a live account. For me, this is a test account. Okay. Only the team knows what I'm using this to do. It's a test account, but it's a live account. It's a $10,000 account. And this account was actually started. Okay, what date do you see that it started? What date do you see? Type it on the chat. 27th of September, last year or this year? Good, which was what? Just a month. This account is just a month old. So it's a $10,000 account. And how much did I get this $10,000 account? It's a $300 funding. $300 got me this 10,000. And within the space of a month, all right, this is, what do you see? Deposit was how much? 10,000. Okay. How much withdrawal do you see? How much profit do you see? How much loss do you see? How much loss do you see? You guys talk to me. Okay, so swap and commission are what the brokers take, okay, for every trade you take. So that's that. So you guys saw no loss. Okay, beautiful. So within the space of a month, I've been able to do over how many percent? What is $670 of 10,000? How many percent is that? Hmm? Before you guys start investigating my trade. So I've shown you what you needed to see. Okay. How many percent? That's 6%, 6.7% over the course of what? 1 month. And guess what? The risk on this account is 0.3%. 0.3%. What I used to do 6 points. On each trade, I use 0.2.0. It's not up to 3. I've not used 1% for a trade. I don't have time to go through. Okay. Yeah, consistently. What you saw, most of you, if you look at, if you go back, go watch this recording, you see 0.5, 0.05, 0.05. What is 0.05 of 10,000? It's less than 0.2%. So cumulatively, I don't use up to, in a day, I don't use up to 1% of the account. But within a month, I've done 6.7%. What am I telling you? Not only have I shown you that, so I have made over $570. So the broker takes there, I've gotten about 400 plus. How much did I use to start the account? 300. So I've already, within a month, I've already gotten my capital back. Every other thing I'm going to be making with this account is all profit. Does this make sense to you? Is this good funding? Put sense if this makes sense to you. Okay. That is what a lot of traders all over the world are using to make money and make money for their community. And in a bid to make money for my community, okay, I've created a system. You don't have to be the one to trade. So this trading that I am doing, you can actually fund and connect to this trading. While I am trading like this, you can be making money. How many of you like that? That's our automation. That is the meaning of our automation, auto copy. So if I make profit, you make profit. So all these things that are here right now are also being simulated in our copy account. Okay. So you can come in as a member of Pewatnation. While you learn, you get your account and you trade with us from our copy. We give you trades you take. You can also just allow one money work for you over time. Does this make sense? This is just what I wanted to portray. Because a lot of people, when we just go through this, they're confused. So you can actually allow, through copy trading, you can allow, this is one way I want to help my community make money while they learn the skill from me. And the potential is mind-blowing. It's crazy. All right? It's crazy. So let me just give you a tip. I will do it fast. And I will allow only the minds that can connect. I will do it fast. So don't even tell yourself that I have to be slow, because I will not be slow. All right? Okay. Yeah. Okay, let me just show you the potential. Let me show you the potential. What do you guys see right now on my screen? Okay. So these are the different breakdown. I need everybody to put potential on the chart so that you see the word potential and you wrote it down. What is the potential if you invest in our auto copy? Okay. And we trade 5% and we make 5% a month. So this is our legacy plan. It's called the AFIP. The AFIP is a plan, okay, when you start with our auto copy, you start with the AFT. AFIP is a broader plan that when you fund your account, okay, I think before I'd have to explain this, let me just tell you what this is, then I will tell you how you can get here. Does this make sense? So with our AFIP, we make 5% every month. And we compound it for a period of a year. You start with a $900 account and you get into this AFIP. A $900,000 account gives you access to a 30,000. Okay. So when we do 10%, you're going to have access to an AFIP account from withdrawals. You're going to get withdrawals of $1,050, and $1,050 is going to get your AFIP account. So you would have taken your capital out, and you also made $1,050 in profit withdrawn out. But with that, you also had access to what AFIP. And if you decide to compound the AFIP for a period of a month, why we do 5% every month, you're going to, in turn, at the end of the year, 12 months, have access to a portfolio of 10,242 every month. And you would have made a total of 6,000, over 6,000, because every money that is, you can see this is deposit. This is coming from your AFT. So this is a split of two. So half comes to AFT, half comes to you. This half that comes in here and we compound and we trade it, 5%, you're not touching it. We accumulate to 10,242. That is what an initial investment that you'd have gotten. You will not be in AFIP if you have not gotten your capital out. So anything that you're seeing here right now is potential profit, just the way I showed you that I am now in potential profit. I've made my money out. Everything I'm making with this account as I'm trading is just potential profit. So that is the same thing. Before you get into AFIP, you've already gotten your money you used to fund over. But this is the beauty of it. A lot of people don't know what potential is. So we have this is the 1-year plan, all right? Initial balance, 5% every month. This is what it gives to you. This is how I got there, so you guys know. Okay, 1,055% monthly for 1 year. Okay, is additional 525. That's every month we're adding 525 from the withdrawal, because every time we do 5%, you make $525. All right. So that's what accumulates. Then I show you 5 years. Because one thing a lot of people do in investing is they want to invest in what they can get 1 month, but they don't know the power of accumulation. Okay. In 5 years, that same venture, if you compound in 5 years, you get a portfolio of 205,244 potential. So don't say this is your money. It's not your money. It's your portfolio. It's a potential. No guarantee that it's going to get here, but it's a potential. I just showed you what is possible. It's less for you to say, oh, do I connect? Do I believe? Do you have something right now that you can invest in that have a potential of $100,000 in the next 5 years? I just showed you one right now. That is if you're not withdrawing. Now, let's say you'd like to withdraw every 3 months, because some people say, oh, I don't know if I'm going to die before 5 years' time. Can I enjoy my money? We'll give you a 3-month plan of withdrawal. So if you make a decision that you want to be making withdrawal every 3 months, at the end of 5 years, you're going to have 32,000 as your portfolio, 32,560. You would have withdrawn, okay, a total of 36,000. All right. You would have withdrawn a total of 36,000. You would have earned a total of 36,000 something. This is what you'll be earning from your AFT. So I told you about AFT. When you fund a $900 account and we do 5% every month, what you'll be getting every month is fixed. In a total of 5 years, you'd have made $31,725 from AFT. Every month, 520. So that's why I say you can allow the AFIP compound. And if it compounds, this is you. 3-month plan. Okay. You would have earned 36,466, and you would have a portfolio of 32,560. So can you see something that what you're earning when it got started, your first 3 months was just 171, but because you are compounding and you're making withdrawals out of it, okay, what you would earn, can you see what you're earning in 3 months now? It is over what you're earning monthly in the AFIP. That is 30,000. So this is where your money has started working for you. But the question I ask people who I get exposed to see, what do you have to invest to get there? The potential investing is either what I showed you right now is an investing of $900 or $300. So if it's $300, just divide it into 3. Is it worth it to you? Okay. A simple plan. So the plan of our Just a moment. So our plan is very simple. To get started, first you have to be a member of Pewatnation to be able to get access to automation. Okay, and we have the three programs: AFT, AFIP, and AIT. The AFT is you getting a funded account and connecting it to what I just showed you, our auto copy system. We do the trading, you do the what? The sharing of the profit. And there can also be losses because we are traders. We make money and we lose. All right, but we just have a reputation. One of the things I've done is what is the safest way to trade and people don't lose money? Okay, have low expectations. I just told you right now. Okay, I trade with less than 1% with my skill. There are traders in this room right now. They are angry that I'm using that risk. Because why? There are my students who have made times 10 of what I just showed you. Okay, in some day they make that money. But for me, it's not what you make today, because some people can make it today and just go buy a car. It's worthless. Just go buy it. It's worthless. What is making you everyday money when you sleep? That is the future. That's what I'm looking at. Compounding investing. Okay. Just like buying a land and knowing that in the next 3 years, you're worth times 50, times 1,000 of that money you invested. But this is not even what I offer you. You don't have anything you are worth when you invest, because the moment you fund this, okay, your first split. So this is how it works. Okay, when you fund with 300, you get, that's a $10,000 portfolio. When you fund 900, that's a 30,000. The profit split is in three. 30% goes to what? The broker that gave you this access to leverage, because that's how they make their money. Why 35% comes to you? 35% goes to the automation. Okay, that's the fee for the split. Now, this is the beauty of it. I'm only going to talk about this. All right. On your first withdrawal, and every 10%, you get what? You get paid. When the account makes 10%, when the copy account makes 10%, every investor gets paid. So the first payment on 10%, you get what? 35%. 35% of $30,000. I just told you. How much is 35% of $30,000? Of $3,000. Because 10% is 3,000. What's 35%? Type it on the chat. And so I need you guys to connect. So you see that money that I showed you, okay, on the chat. What did you guys see? 1,050. So that is how you saw that 1,050. On 10%, you make 1,050. So the first 1,050 comes to you. That gives you your capital. So you don't have are you risk? If you've made 10%, are you risk-free? Yes or no? So every other thing, so this is the beauty. So everything I showed you now, you've made your money out. To get your, so the next subsequent month, you get 50% of your 35, which is 17.5. Why 50% goes to that one I just showed you? So you see now that that one I showed you, your capital is already out. So if it gets to 1,000, it starts. So on your 10%, you already made 1,000. So this is what I now showed you. So if you make 10%, okay, if it's a $10,000 account, it's 350. 50% comes to you. Why is that's $175? Why $175 goes to your what? Your AFIP account. And if it gets to $1,000, that is when it's funded. And I just showed you, I gave you a potential of what it looks like. I've been in this environment, and I'm grateful to God that, you know, there are questions people ask. How can I get in an environment? I just said something when you came into this call, that without risk, there is no reward. But at the same time, because of the nature of the environment that I come in, I've been able to find an opportunity to reduce your risk for the highest potential. So the only risk you have here right now is the decision to invest. Would you get what I showed you right now? No, you cannot get it if you don't invest. But would you get it if you invest? Yes, you will get it, but there will be no risk. Because before you even get that potential, your money is already with you. So the only way you can lose is if you fund and will lose totally, 100%. That is the only way. Would that be your yardstick or decision, or the reason you're not going to invest? That's entirely yours. But the question is, are you going to take this offer? Okay. Our membership is quite simple because a year from now, you're going to remember there was something like this. And there are people who are going to be either victims or victors of this same opportunity that I'm sharing with you, just like there are people already victors. Okay. What is it going to take you to get started in our program? It's very, very simple. What am I sharing right now? I think this is. So being a member of Pewatnation right now, between now and on the 7th, this is valid. Okay, on the 7th of November, this is valid. We're on a promo plan, okay, for $280. Our plan is $350 for 3 months. Okay, but we are on a promo right now for 6 months, $470, 3 months, $280. Why 9 months? 1 year is $900 for our plan. That's our registration and all the services I just showed you, except the automation. The automation is the one-time access fee if you come in, okay, for $150. So $150 plus your registration, that's if you want to get access to the automation. If you don't want to, you can just pay your registration and get access to our education and do the trading, and you say, oh, I'm available to trade myself. Meanwhile, because all these trades I'm taking here, I'm also giving opportunity for the members to take it. So either way, you may decide not to do this and just do it on your own. But if you want it to be done for you, it's an add-on of $150, which makes it $430. But if you're starting and you're picking it together, it's premium. So you're paying $400, okay? And 6 months is $519, while 1 year is $1,120. It goes back to the original subscription, okay, of $350 if you do that. Okay, $350 is the original, 3 months. That's the resubscription. This resubscription, but if you do it within this time, okay, you're actually paying this amount for resubscription. This is what you're going to be paying, okay? A month, so you make a decision after 3 months, you want to do monthly, it's $100 monthly. And this is subject to this timeline that I am talking, because after the 7th of this November, okay, the pro plan is going to be $350, but the premium, we're going to have a premium. Premium is plus other added advantage we're launching over the next couple of days. It's going to be more than what you think it is right now, I won't say. So take up the opportunity if you're here to do this. But if you're listening to this video, this was subject to before on the 7th of November, 2023, okay? And you're asking yourself, one other thing we did is to offer people a way to make money from being members of Pewatnation through direct commission and indirect commission. What does direct commission mean? You help someone get started within our system, you make 18% of their startup, all right? That's on the membership, except, all right, the automation, you get paid on the membership. Indirect commission is when you have a team of 10, you have not graduated to earn from the effort of others. Okay, if you have a team of 10, it means you're going to be earning 7% of all registration and resubscription within the system. This is a way for you to create residual income by helping other people grow within the system. That is what we have for you today. I believe what I've shared with you is of value. All right. And if you have any question, get back to the person who placed you on. Getting started, the link is www.pewatnation.com. You're going to see a sign up link. Sign up or go to my Instagram. There's a link to get started or request from the person who got you started. Okay. The value of the dollar is running high. If you don't have an opportunity or earning in high currency, it's actually prison you are in, irrespective of any country you are. But I'm in Nigeria today. It's a beautiful thing to earn in dollars because I created an opportunity years ago for me to do so. Irrespective of how the dollar moves up, I am in advantage. Are you? One way you can actually change the tide is to start working a way for you to earn in dollars today. And this is just one opportunity I feel that is going to help you change the narrative, because my feeling is because I have experienced it and I'm helping other people experience this offer. So God bless you. Thank you for being part of our call. I'm sorry I actually made it a little longer than I thought I was going to. I wanted to spare for 5 minutes, but I did more than, okay, maybe because we played music before we started. All right. God bless you. I love you guys. Have a beautiful weekend and have a beautiful decision. I'm seeing you. Looking forward to getting started with you. I see you at the top, not from the top.